undressed him as it rocketed into center field. That could have really been trouble.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Jorge Soler will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. He bounces this one sharply and through the hole into left field. It's a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
In now, number 12. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. Young for one. On to Lind. It's a double play and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Jonathan Lucroy will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. The 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. And a rather easy first out. A reminder, we're back at it here tomorrow night on the show for Game 3 of this 4-game set. As you get a look there at the pitching matchup we'll have in store for us tomorrow night. Chris Davis will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location. But, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Adam Lind will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Miguel Montero will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Catcher, Miguel Montero.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe you're off it.
And a great start to the fifth. That ball is gone. A home run. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Here's Mike Olt now.
First baseman, Mike Olt.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he is in there.
And the key to this is that he's running hard out of the batter's box all the way. You know, with some guys, it's not always the case, but he is really busting it down the line, and he's going to get rewarded with the infield hit.
Javier Baez will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. First pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Let's go, Brewers!
He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Marti is going to get there to make the catch. And now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
If you're going to take off, you've got to be sure this ball's going to get down. And I don't know. To me, that seemed like it was going to be a fairly routine catch. So in my mind, that becomes a very avoidable double play.
Into the box now, Dan Herron. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
The pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here's another 0-2. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is lofted in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Halfway home tonight from Miller Park. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Matt Long will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And a scaling attempt at the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. And how about that? Matt Long got himself his first big league ground tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Standing in now, Nick Marti.
Nick Marti.
As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a two-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Luis Sardinhas will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Checked by Heron. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Come on, Bird!
The 1-0 home. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
Oh, meanwhile, my goodness, that ball caught him pretty good out there on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Jimmy Nelson will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Now here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. The next pitch. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece.
Give him the green light!
Here's the 1-1. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Fowler calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Eric Young Jr.
Eric Young Jr. will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Come on, Milwaukee!
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This will get foul for strike 2. From the stretch. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Number 12 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Brewers tie things up thanks to this solo home run. 5 innings complete, all even at 1 apiece. Addison Russell will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Addison Russell.
And the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's the pitch they were set up for. That slider breaking down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on the swing.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
So one away now for the center fielder, Dexter Fowler. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
He's just cruising out there now. I'll tell you, this may turn into a game of first team to 2 wins.
And now a pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Leaning, and he makes the catch. Oh, he took it right out of the dugout for the second out. Wow.
We'll check out that 1-2 pitch again in show motion. This pitch is up around the letters, and you'll see that back elbow drop down a bit, kind of drag through the zone. That's what causes him to pop it up.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. Line hard to center field. Oh, and this goes right past him. And he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely.
Not quite sure what happened there. Looked like he was going to be in a good position to put away this line drive, and then, bye-bye, just zips right by him. And with the backup late in arriving, he's just got to turn around and get this thing himself.
Jorge Soler will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
Come on, Bruce.
1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here, 2-1.
Well, that 2-out hit there makes that air loom extra large now. You got to make sure you get this next guy before this inning gets any further out of control.
Number 12 will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch to him. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ready with the 2-1. Nipped the corner. 2-2. The 2-2 coming. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Jeremy Jeffress will trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Miguel Montero will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
2-0 on the way. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here's the 2-1 now to Montero. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. Grounded, foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Here's the 2-2 home. Grounded, foul. Still 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
So close to getting out of the inning. Now, this would have been a great play if he could have made it, but he just couldn't get the ball to first base in time. And that's going to wind up being an infield single and a 2-out RBI.
Mike Olt will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Comes set, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency half.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. The next 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Gene Segura will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Neil Ramirez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 54, Neil Ramirez.
Gene Segura will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the 6th. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. La Stella retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
You know, this guy's been a savior out of the bullpen for this team so far this season. His ERA is under 2 coming into play, and he gets the first man to greet him right here.
Jonathan Lucroy will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. (1-0) on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Here's Chris Davis now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
.30 is on the way. Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. The 3-1 coming to Davis. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Full count pitch on its way. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The next 3-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Score holds, it's 3-1. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jim Henderson is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Javier Baez will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Here it comes. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Boy, just so late on that fastball. And you're not too surprised about that when you're facing a reliever that throws as hard as this guy does. And it's an easy play at first to take it himself for the out.
Chris Coghlan will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Well, how about this out of the bullpen? 3 pitches, 2 outs. Can't do a whole lot better than that.
Addison Russell will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
The pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Marti is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Adam Lind will step in, a ground out victim as last time. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Tommy Hunter will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Tommy Hunter.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Come on!
Lind awaits the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. ready with the 1-1 now to Lind. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a two-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Stepping in now, Matt Long. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 with one away. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. Two batters, two strikeouts to start the inning.
Nick Marti will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Now the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here we go.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Brewers 1. Dexter Fowler will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder number 24, Dexter.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch here is reached for and hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Tommy La Stella will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well, this is great work by a setup man here. You know, his task coming in was to keep this ball game close, and he's done that all right as he's retired 5 in a row since coming on in the 7th inning.
Jorge Soler will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. drifting toward the third base dugout, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Luis Sardinas will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Third baseman, Luis Sardinas.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Pedro Strop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Pedro Strop.
Luis Sardinas will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Third baseman, Luis Sardinas.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. The 1-1 home. This ball will be chopped foul. The 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And we're going to check out that sequence right here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches all going to be down in the strike zone. So you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else down around the knees. But that's when they change things up and change the eye level of the hitter, and they get that last pitch by him right at the letters.
Shane Peterson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball.
The batter, number 5, second baseman,
Eric Young Jr. will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, now the pitch. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
He waits, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just 1 finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Gene Segura will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Now here's the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. None left for Milwaukee. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Neil Kotz will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Number 12 will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, number 12.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Now here it comes. And they get him off balance that time as it slapped the other way to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Miguel Montero will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. First offering on the way, and this will be fouled away. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Yeah, and he's got 2 hits already, and this probably should have been his 3rd. But he hits it right to his man, and that's going to keep him off base.
Here's Mike Olt now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Nothing in the Cubs half of the ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Brewers. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. Gene Segura will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Gene Segura will step in now.
Leading on for the Brewers here in the bottom of the ninth, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
On the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Jonathan Lucroy will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Left fielder number 18, Chris Davis.
Chris Davis will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. The victory would belong to Dan Herron should the lead hold for him. Runners on first with one down. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Here's the 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes, 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the Golden Sombrero.
Adam Lind will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
First pitch on the way. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. In now, Matt Long, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's a 1-0. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Ready now on 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Good job there to shut the door as they wind up ending the month on a winning note.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Harros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 3-1. Good night from Milwaukee.
Here now is the final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 7.
All right, guys. Well, for the third time in a row, the Cubs win, as we're able to take our third consecutive game to end the month of July. So we're on a little bit of a roll here, taking 4 of our last 5 games, guaranteeing ourselves a split with the Brewers going into August now. Dan Herron picked up the win in that one, pitched 5 pretty good innings. Wish I could have gotten him to go a little bit longer, but, you know, that's the way it is sometimes. He doesn't have a lot of stamina. They actually had him as a reliever in this game, so that's why he wasn't able to go that long. But 5 innings, still 5 good innings out of him. The bullpen came in and did the rest, and Miguel Montero did what he needed to do to help this team win the ball game. He hit a home run, knocked in a run on a base hit. His base hit was more of an insurance run. Soler was the one that knocked in the run on the error by Matt Long. And a tough luck loss for Jimmy Nelson, who's now 7-7 on the season. And then Hector Rondon batted down the hatches on his 27th save of the year, so he's having a good year out of the bullpen for the Cubs. I believe he's 27 for 30 on saves, so not too shabby there for our young closer. But now looking forward into the month of August, we got 2 more to finish up with the Brewers, and then we get the vaunted Pittsburgh Pirates, who we have not won against yet this year, and it's not going to be an easy time trying to win one of these games either, as we're going to be facing Garrett Cole and Francisco Liriano in the same series, so not going to be easy, but you know what, all you can do is play the game and hope to win. And fight and, you know, and see if you can get a win out of it. But that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode of Road to the World Series. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, as well on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. And then don't forget to check out our Twitter page. Keep up with everything Life of Raw Sports Gaming at LRSGN on Twitter. And then baseball still going on, so be sure to come back for some more. We got football in week 7 now of the NFL season and our rebuild season on Madden, and then basketball starting up next week, and hockey starting to get into the swing of things as well. So come back and make sure you watch all of them, man. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna try and get you the best product out there. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm Big Dope 7. You guys be sure to keep it real.